Hello fellow hobbyists, Jis here. I hope you're doing great and enjoyed the Healer Stall painting sessions. It's now time to take another step in our painting journey. In this first video of the Altburg Market Healer Stall, I'll explain how I installed the magnets in the cabinet hinges before painting it. These components are super small. Some are only a few millimeters high. It promises to be quite a tiny bit of fun. This set includes 27 pieces and should contain 16 magnets. Unfortunately, my set only had 15 magnets, so I checked the closed stall set, in which there should be 10 magnets for the hinges of the trunk. Surprise, there were 15 magnets in this set as well, so I'll be able to magnetize everything properly. Magnetizing the hinges is optional. We can always attach the cabinet panels in place using super glue. However, I love the idea of being able to place them at different angles and position them to create more interesting scene in a diorama. These magnets are 1 mm in diameter and 1 mm high. They're very small. The magnets are supposed to fit perfectly in the holes intended for this purpose in the hinges. However, some of the holes seem to be a little too tight and may need to be enlarged. The important thing when you glue the magnets in place is to orient them properly. The north pole of a magnet must face the south pole of the other one. Otherwise, the magnets will repel each other instead of attracting and staying together. Once the super glue is in place, we need to insert the magnets to the bottom of the hole quickly. We don't want a poorly placed magnet to prevent the panel from being crooked, or even worse, from not even fitting into place. I start by gluing the magnets in the hinges of the cabinet, all with the same magnetic orientation. I use the tip of a metal tweezer to place the magnet. Once the magnet is at the bottom of the hole, I move the tweezers aside in a sideways motion. Here's a trick for placing the next magnet in the right orientation. I apply super glue in the hole of the panel and place it so that the magnet sinks into it. Quickly and carefully remove the panel in a sideways motion. Make sure it's firmly seated at the bottom of the hole, being careful not to break the part by applying too much pressure. Have you assembled the magnets on your models? Let me know if you have used the same technique. And feel free to write me a message in the comments if you have any questions. Okay, it's painting time now. I clean and prime the model in black. As usual, I'm gonna show you all the paint colors that I'll use. Feel free to share your thoughts and ask questions as we go along. Your input is important to me and I'd like to read your comments. I hope this video was helpful and that you enjoyed this assembling and painting session. If so, please give the video a thumbs up and consider subscribing. There are still plenty of other elements to paint before I complete the Altburg Market, and I also need to paint the fortified town wall and the cities of Sigmar army that I've just started. I'll be taking a brief pause during the holiday season, but there are still a few weeks to go, and I'll continue painting next year. Remember, if you ever need paint, basing material, or Games Workshop models, have a look at Fenris Workshop online store. I'll leave a link to their website and more details in the video description. In the next episode of the Altburg Market series, I'll be painting the Healer. I'll also share a simple technique to paint object source lighting, also known as OSL. Thanks for joining me today. Until next time, keep on painting and take care.